Well, folks, this is my little 6.5 Grendel AR. It's got an Alexander arms upper on it and a Anderson arms lower. Running a Weaver V24 scope on it. So far it's been a pretty good scope. I've had it on a different rifle. Probably will eventually just put like a 3-12 on this. It'll be alright for testing loads. I've actually shot this gun out to 465 yards already with factory ammo, and it grouped right at 4 inches, so that's really not too bad. It's under a minute of angle, so that ain't too bad for factory ammo, I don't think. Bought this Caldwell brass catcher from Midway, where I got some of the other parts here. I'm getting tired of looking all over the grass for my shells, because I do reload, so hopefully this will help catch them. And hopefully it don't jam my gun up. Well, folks, when I shot this thing at 465 yards, I could see right away I was going to run out of the adjustment on my scope by probably 500 yards. So I bought these Pozzoline rings with spacers in them. I put a 20 raising the scope up at the back and a 10 moving the scope down at the front. So hopefully that'll get me where I want to be. Well, at 25 yards I was able to move my scope down 1.5 feet. One revolution 6 inches at 100. I moved it 3 full revolutions. So that should give me 1.5 feet more elevation at long range. Fired 2 shots to begin with. They hit up here. I gave it a foot down, fired a shot and it hit there, and I gave it another 6 inches down and it hit there, so I want to go with that. I want to take these post-it notes and put them on paper and take them down to the 200-yard range, and we'll test some groups out of that batch of ammo I loaded with the 95 grain VMAXs and see how well they do. Couple of groups that I shot with this at 200 yards with the factory loads. 5 shots right there, and then later on I shot 3 there. And they're pretty sure that was a 3-inch card, so it's not too bad. First I cleaned this thing good, and then I fired 1 fouling shot with 29.5 grains of powder in the 95 grain VMAX, and it went 28.32. The load's at 29.4 grains. I'm going to shoot 5 of them, so let's see what it'll do. Well, folks, here's the velocities that I was getting. They all shot fairly decent at 200 yards. So we'll go down there and look at the targets now. Well, folks, here's the tail of the tape. When I re-zeroed my rifle after I'd changed the scope rings, I shot 2 shots at this target here at 200 yards, and they hit there. So I moved it up some. Fired 1, it hit there. Moved it up some more, fired 1, it hit there. So moved it up another inch and a couple inches to the right, and fired 1 in here. And so then I just went ahead and fired 5 shots, and they all grouped right in there. And then those were factory loads, 123 grain SST Hornady loads. So then I fired 5 shots with the 29.4 grains of benchmark powder. And I was holding here and they hit high. Now that was with the 123 grain zero right here. So I lowered it an inch on my scope and shot the 29.6 and they hit there. The 29.8, they're all there. And the 30 is all there. The highest power load gave the best velocity and actually probably the best group. So I'm probably going to work around that load right there. I may load some at 29.9 and some at 30.1 and see if they still shoot in the same area there. Folks, this is Marty out here in Ozark Outdoors, shooting 6.5 Grendel AR today. Trying out some 95 grain BMAX reloads. Haven't been perfect, but not too bad really. 200 yards. Good velocity on these right here, right at 2900. And they grip pretty good. Something definitely to work around right there and see if I can't get them to shoot a little bit better. Good luck in all your adventures, and thanks for watching.